Ferrari is about to launch its 2023 title challenger on the 14th of February, and rumors are flying out of the Italian factory. Ferrari's factory is leaking news like a waterfall, and that's not good news for them. But that's splendid news for us. That flaw within the Marinello squad has provided us with huge news about Ferrari's 2023 title challenger. The dubbed Project 675 by Ferrari is rumored to be, by the least, 1 second faster than the F175, its predecessor on the simulator. How is this possible, considering that there have been regulation changes which according to data will slow down the 2023 cars? If the rumors are even slightly true, that means that Ferrari's 2023 season will not be same as its 2022 season. We don't know if this season will be a good one or a bad one for the Scuderia until all the cars of the grid hit the track at Bahrain for the first qualifying session of the season. I won't be considering even the pre-season testing to be close to the car's real-world performances, considering the possibilities of teams sandbagging its real-world performance. The qualifying session for the Bahrain Grand Prix will reveal the car's real performance, so better take these rumors with a pinch of salt. On February 3rd, Ferrari released a clip to the Formula One universe, making it a teaser for what it's about to unveil for 2023. The video showed nothing of the Project 675, but did have an engine startup sound in the background. It could be the first fire-up of the 2023 Ferrari car back at the factory. The video showed a fingerprint animation and the Ferrari logo. I am not sure what the fingerprint animation was for, so let me know what it is for if you guys have any idea in the comments section down below. There was nothing special about that video, except for the fact that Ferrari released this particular video at the same time when Red Bull was unveiling its 2023 title defender. Except that video, what else do we know about the 2023 Ferrari F1 car? Well, I have been reading reports from the Italian media that the Ferrari Project 675 is apparently a second per lap quicker than its 2022 predecessor. Project 675 is the name Ferrari has dubbed its 2023 title challenger with. Project 675 is said to be much lighter than the F175, which could be a big contributing factor to that massive gain in lap time. Ferrari is planning to reveal its 2023 F1 car on February 14th at Marinello instead of Imola due to several logistics reasons and delays in producing the car. The car not being ready yet to present is bad news, but the thing Ferrari fans will be happy of is that the team is still developing parts for its car so late, which shows their commitment for this year's car to make a perfect car to get their hands on that championship. Ferrari F175 was the fastest car on track at the start of the 2022 season, but eventually did fall out, and it was for a good reason, according to Ferrari's ex-boss Mattia Binotto. We stopped working on the F175 after the French GP, starting to focus on the 675 already in the summer. This affected our competitiveness in the second part of the season. Leclerc had a big crash at Paul Ricard, and that was the time that Ferrari thought of focusing on next year's car, and they believed Leclerc was out of the title fight against Max Verstappen. The French Grand Prix was at the 24th of July 2022, which means that the Italian team has been working on Project 675 for almost 7 months now. No wonder they are by minimum 1 second faster than the previous year. I would be upset if they are not. The real question is, what has Ferrari seen that is making them think and be confident that their 2023 car is actually a second faster than last year? We know that there is a big question mark hanging over the reliability of the Ferrari power unit. Several reports did emerge confirming that the reliability of the power unit has been improved, with a 30 horsepower gain, but we cannot be sure of that until the car hits the track and races at least 3 to 4 races. According to Italian reports, the positivity of lap time gain is coming from the aerodynamics department of the car, not the power unit. There has been immense production work of the Project 675 going on at Scuderia's factory back at Italy. Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and the simulator team have been carrying out a lot of simulator work for Project 675 as well. Ferrari confirmed that it was able to get good correlation between its simulator data and real-life data while progressing in the 2022 season. Porpoising is still a hard thing to simulate in the simulator, but the Scuderia engineers believe that what the drivers are driving on the simulator will be similar to what the drivers will experience on the track. Italian publication Formula the L is our #1, are a good source for things going on in Marinello, and they are reporting the numbers from the Ferrari simulator are extremely positive, with highly qualified sources revealing that the 2023 car is over 1 second faster than last year's machine. Considering all the changes to the technical regulations for 2023, this is a pretty incredible game for Ferrari and will make them a massive threat when the season begins at Bahrain. After the massive overhaul of technical regulations in the 2022 season, 2/3 of the load of downforce was generated from the cars underfloor. But it will be a lot less in the 2023 season due to the raise of floor edges by 15 mm to tackle porpoising. According to Formula One single-seater director Nicolas Tambazis, the 2023 regulation change to raise floor edges by 15 mm to tackle porpoising will cost a loss of 15 to 20 points of downforce. The regulation changes will cause a loss of 15 to 20 points of downforce, roughly half a second in terms of lap time. The loss of downforce will be a disadvantage for cars when moving through high-speed corners. 15 to 20 points of downforce loss translates to half a second in lap time. Even with this loss of lap time accounted, according to reports, Project 675 being a second faster than its predecessor is impressive. The aerodynamic and mechanical improvements made to Project 675 over the winter break will help completely eliminate this predicted loss of lap time. The most significant improvements F1 cars will make will be in the medium and low-speed corners. This is expected to happen with developments in the wind tunnel and teams using softer setups to understand the car's behavior on different track surfaces, which are already being analyzed in the simulator in Marinello. There will also be a significant reduction in porpoising this year, which according to some engineers, slowed down last season's cars by almost 0.7 of a second of lap time per lap at the start of 2022. If changes to the technical regulations work as intended, just the elimination of porpoising could give many teams a big boost in lap time, assuming they can adopt as well. It isn't just a change to the aerodynamics of the car that could see Ferrari gain the speed they need to battle with Red Bull this season. There are rumors that Project 675 could be one of the lightest cars on the grid when the season kicks off, something that will be a huge boost to them as everyone else plays catch up. How the weight saving occurs, the example was demonstrated by Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo has changed its side pods design, accommodating a new cooling system design. Latest news suggests that Alfa Romeo is using a smaller radiator and many adjustments to the cooling system has been made, making a weight saving of almost 3 kilograms. Alfa Romeo uses the Ferrari power unit, therefore the same can be applied to Project 675 as well. A light car played a major role in Alfa Romeo's highly impressive start. Since their C42 was lighter than many rival machines, they actually had to add weight at the start of the season when the FIA raised the minimum weight of the cars to help the other teams out. During F1 Commission meeting, it will be decided whether the 798 kilogram minimum weight limit for the cars, excluding fuel, remains the same for 2023, with a report indicating that this will indeed be the case, while the power unit minimum weight could drop 1 kilogram to 150. Red Bull apparently had a new chassis in the works that would reduce their weight by an extra 3 kilograms, but decided not to build and fit it for cost reasons. Adding to that, they had already won the championship by that point, so it really wasn't needed. Obviously, all of this information on the Ferrari 675 will be relative to the other cars on the grid, but considering the FIA is expecting cars to start the season roughly as fast as they were last season due to the technical changes, meanwhile Ferrari gaining a second of lap time will be a shock to the governing body. Starting the season as the fastest car on the grid is obviously great, but you then have to be the fastest for the next 22 races, and even in the 2022 season, the Ferrari was the fastest, but it was not able to be in contention for a long time, so it becomes a place where Ferrari failed last season, and that is a failure that new boss Frederic Vasseur has to stop happening again. While Vasseur is wise enough to know that there is no magic switch he can flick that will automatically propel Ferrari to the front, he's equally aware that he's been drafted in for one thing, and that's to get hold of the World Championship. If there is one thing that should offer Vasseur encouragement, that his task at Ferrari, however difficult it may be, is at least possible. Speaking last summer, Ferrari ex-boss Mattia Binotto told that Ferrari was mostly on the right path. To get itself championship trophies again, all that was needed was a bit of sharpening up. When asked what he felt Ferrari needed to do differently, Binotto said, "I don't think that there is anything different that we need to do. I think it is simply to continue on our journey of continuously improving ourselves step by step, focusing on each single race. There are no silver bullets, and I don't think we need to change ourselves. We have proved that we can do a good job. It's only a matter of step by step getting there, get used to it, and whatever will be the outcome for 2022, try to be prepared for 2023. It's now up to Vasseur to complete the task his predecessor could not, make Ferrari a championship-winning team once more. But will he be able to do that? Is Project 675 really going to be 1 second faster than the F175? What are the chances of Ferrari, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz fighting for both championships? Let us know your opinions in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching our video today, and if you enjoy our content, subscribe to the channel and have that notifications bell turned on to be made aware of our future uploads in preparation of the 2023 Formula One season.